The untold story of Narendra Modi from tea seller to Prime Minister. A small boy stands at a train station. His hands are dirty. He is selling tea to travelers. People ignore him. Nobody knows his name. Fast forward 50 years. This same boy now leads 1.4 billion people. He sits in meetings with the most powerful leaders in the world. His name is Narendra Modi. Wait, how does a tea seller become the Prime Minister of India? What happened between those train platforms and the world stage? You will discover the 3 rejections that almost ended his political career. You will learn about the lonely years nobody talks about. And you will hear the one decision at age 17 that changed everything. Most videos show only his success. Today you will hear the complete truth. The failures, the tears, the moments when he almost quit. We make these videos after deep research, spending hours finding rare facts and untold stories. We explain everything in simple English so you learn real lessons plus improve your language skills. And if you don't want to miss more amazing videos like this, then do subscribe. By the end of this video, you will not just know his story, you will learn how to turn your own struggles into strength. Because his journey proves one thing: your starting point does not decide your ending point. Let's begin. Section 1. Humble Beginnings and Early Life. Narendra Damodar Das Modi was born on September 17, 1950. The place was Vadnagar. This is a small town in Gujarat, India. His father's name was Damodar Das Modi. His mother's name was Hiraben. They were very poor. The Modi family lived in a small house. Actually, it was not even a full house. It was just a few rooms. The walls had cracks. During monsoon rains, water came inside. Narendra slept on the floor with his 5 brothers. There were no beds. There were no toys. There was barely enough food. His father ran a small tea stall at the railway station. Every morning, Damodar Das woke up at 4 a.m. He made tea in a big pot. Then he sold it to passengers. The pay was very little. Some days, the family ate only once. His mother cooked simple food, roti and salt, sometimes just rice and water. Young Narendra helped his father. He was only 6 years old when he started. Picture this, a small boy carrying a heavy tea kettle. His arms hurt, but he walked through train platforms. Chai, chai, garam chai, he shouted in Hindi. This means hot tea in Hindi. Passengers looked down at him. Some bought tea. Many ignored him. One winter morning, it was very cold. Narendra's hands were freezing. He had no warm clothes, just one thin shirt. A passenger shouted at him, "Boy, this tea is cold. Take it back." The cup fell from his small hands. It broke. The tea spilled. His father had to pay for that cup. That night, Narendra cried. Not because of the cold, not because of the broken cup, but because he saw his mother's sad face. His mother, Hiraben, was very strong. She never complained. Every morning, she woke up before sunrise. She cleaned, she cooked, she took care of 6 children. People say Narendra learned his work discipline from her. Even today, at 90 plus years old, she wakes up early and works. School was difficult for young Narendra. The school building was far from his house. He walked 4 kilometers every day. No shoes on his feet. The road was rough. During summer, the ground was burning hot. During monsoon, it was full of mud. But he never missed school. His teachers noticed something special. This tea seller's son asked questions. Big questions. Why are some people rich and others poor? Why can't everyone have enough food? His history teacher, Mr. Patel, remembers him clearly. Narendra was different, he said. He did not just memorize, he wanted to understand everything. But here's what most people don't know. Narendra was not the best student in class. His marks were average. He failed in some subjects. Yes, you heard that right. The future Prime Minister failed exams. He was good at speaking and debating, but maths and science were hard for him. At age 8, something happened. India and Pakistan fought a war in 1965. Narendra saw soldiers going to the front. He saw trains full of injured soldiers coming back. This changed something inside him. He started thinking about his country, about service, about sacrifice. He joined the RSS. This is a volunteer organization in India. He was only 8 years old when he started. Every morning before school, he went to RSS meetings. They taught discipline. They taught about Indian culture and values. They did physical exercises. Young Narendra loved it. This was the first place where people treated him with respect. Not as a poor tea seller's son, but as an equal. What this teaches us? Your family's bank balance does not decide your future. Narendra's family had no money, but they had values. They had discipline. They had the courage to work hard. If you feel bad about where you come from, remember this. Every successful person started somewhere. Your starting point is not your ending point. What matters is your daily effort. Try this. This week, wake up 30 minutes earlier than usual. Use that time for your dream. Just like young Narendra worked before school, you can work on your goals before your daily routine starts. Section 2. Struggles and Learning Years. At age 17, Narendra made a shocking decision. He left home. Just left. No warning, no explanation. Imagine his mother's pain. One morning, Hiraben woke up. She called for Narendra. No answer. She looked in every room. He was gone. Days passed. No letter, no message. She cried every night. Where is my son? Is he alive? Is he eating? Why did he leave? This is a question many people ask. Narendra himself talks about it rarely. Here's what happened. His family arranged his marriage. In traditional Indian families, this was normal. He was 17. The girl was also 17. The marriage happened, but Narendra felt trapped. You see, he had bigger questions in his mind. Who am I? What is my purpose? Can I serve my country? These thoughts kept him awake at night. Marriage meant responsibilities, family, children, a regular job. But something inside him wanted something different. So he left. He started walking. From Gujarat, he walked to the Himalayas. Can you imagine a 17-year-old boy walking thousands of kilometers? No money, no plan, just questions in his heart. In the Himalayas, he lived in different ashrams. These are spiritual places where people meditate and study. He cleaned floors. He washed dishes. In return, he got food and a place to sleep. He meditated for hours. He read spiritual books. He tried to find answers. For 2 years, nobody knew where he was. His mother kept crying. His father searched nearby towns. They thought he was dead. This was before mobile phones, before internet. Once you disappeared, you were gone. But here's the truth nobody talks about. This was not some spiritual adventure. Narendra was confused. He was lost. He was running away from responsibilities. Years later, he admitted this. He said, I was searching for meaning, but I was also escaping from responsibilities. During these wandering years, something important happened. He traveled across India. He saw poverty everywhere. Children without food, villages without water, people living in terrible conditions. He saw rich people wasting food. He saw poor people dying of hunger. This gap hurt him deeply. One incident changed everything. He was in Calcutta. Now it's called Kolkata. He saw a mother begging on the street. She had 2 small children. They looked sick. People walked past them. Nobody stopped. Nobody cared. That night, Narendra could not sleep. He kept seeing that mother's face. He realized something. Meditation in the mountains was peaceful, but people needed help in the valleys. Spiritual knowledge was good, but practical action was needed. What good is enlightenment if children are dying of hunger? He returned to Gujarat. He was 19 now. 2 years had passed. When he reached home, his mother opened the door. She saw him. She could not speak. She just held him and cried. His father looked at him. No words, just tears. Narendra apologized. He said, "I was selfish. I was thinking only about my own questions. I forgot about your pain. Forgive me." But he was clear about one thing. He would not live a normal life. No regular job, no family responsibilities. He would dedicate himself to service. His parents did not understand, but they accepted. What else could they do? He joined the RSS full-time. This was in 1971. The organization gave him small jobs, organizing local meetings, teaching children, helping in community events. The pay was almost nothing, maybe 500 rupees a month. That's about $7 today. He shared a small room with 3 other volunteers. One light bulb, no fan.
No comfort. His friends from childhood were moving ahead. They got jobs, they got married, they bought houses, they had children. Meanwhile, Narendra slept on the floor. He wore the same 2 pairs of clothes. He ate simple food. Sometimes he skipped meals to save money. People in his town laughed at him. "The tea seller's son thinks he will change the world," they said. "He left his wife, he left his family. What kind of man does this?" These words hurt, but Narendra kept working. What this teaches us? Sometimes you need to walk away from comfort to find your purpose. This does not mean abandon your responsibilities. Narendra himself says he made mistakes, but he also shows us courage, the courage to choose a different path. Most people live other people's dreams, parents' dreams, society's dreams, but never their own. Ask yourself, are you living your dream or someone else's dream? Try this. Write down 3 things you really want in life. Not what your parents want, not what society expects. What do you want? Then write one small step you can take this week toward that dream. Section 3. Failures, rejections, and dark times. The 1980s were Narendra Modi's dark years. Years of rejection, years of failure, years when he almost gave up. He worked for RSS for almost 15 years, from 1971 to 1985. Slowly, he moved up. He became a regional organizer, then a state-level leader. But here's the thing, RSS is not a political party. It's a cultural organization. There's no big salary, no fame, no power. Modi wanted to do more. He wanted to influence policy. He wanted to make real changes. So in 1985, he joined the BJP. This is a political party. He thought this was his big break. Finally, he could do something big. Wrong. The BJP leaders treated him like a servant. "Modi, get tea for everyone," they said. "Modi, make copies of these papers. Modi, book train tickets for our travel." He was like an assistant, a clerk, nothing more. He was 35 years old. Most of his childhood friends were well settled. They had good jobs, nice houses, happy families. And here was Modi. No house, no family, no respect, just running small errands for political leaders. The worst part, nobody took him seriously. In meetings, senior leaders talked. Modi sat in the corner. If he gave a suggestion, people ignored him. What does he know? He's just an RSS worker. He never studied in a big university. He has no political experience. In 1987, something very painful happened. The BJP was choosing candidates for elections. Modi worked day and night for 2 years. He organized meetings in every village. He brought new members. He raised funds. He did everything. Everyone thought Modi would get a ticket to contest elections. This was his chance. Finally, people would know his name. Finally, he would have a platform. The list came out. Modi's name was not there, not even mentioned. The ticket went to someone else, someone with family connections, someone with money. Modi's work meant nothing. That night, he sat alone in his small room. He thought about quitting. Maybe I'm not meant for this, he thought. Maybe I should just accept my place in life. For the first time in years, he called his mother. "Ma, I'm tired. Nothing is working. His mother said something powerful. Beta, big trees grow slowly. Fast-growing plants die quickly. Keep working. Your time will come. But the rejections continued. In 1990, another rejection. In 1993, another failure. Each time, Modi was promised a position. Each time, someone else got it. People started calling him the man who never wins. Here's a fact that will shock you. From 1985 to 1995, Modi contested 0 elections. For 10 years, he worked in politics, but he never got a chance to prove himself. Think about that. 10 years. Can you work for 10 years without any visible success, without recognition, without reward? His life was extremely simple. He lived in a tiny room, 1 bag of clothes, a few books, no TV, no refrigerator, nothing. He woke up at 5 a.m. every day. He read newspapers and reports till 7 a.m. Meetings started at 8 a.m. He worked till midnight, every single day, no weekends, no vacations. Money was always tight. Sometimes he could not even buy bus tickets. He walked long distances, in summer heat, in monsoon rain. His clothes were old and worn. People made fun of his appearance. Look at this man, they laughed. He wants to be a leader, but he dresses like a beggar. In 1995, something terrible happened. The BJP lost badly in Gujarat elections. Modi was the state organizer. Everyone blamed him. It's Modi's fault, senior leaders said. He doesn't know how to run campaigns. He's useless. There was a big meeting. All senior leaders attended. They discussed what went wrong. One by one, they criticized Modi, his strategies, his decisions, everything. Modi sat there quietly, taking all the blame, all the insults. After the meeting, he went to a garden. He sat on a bench. It was late at night. The garden was empty. He looked at the sky. Tears rolled down his face. For the first time in his life, he felt completely defeated. A guard saw him. "Sir, are you okay?" he asked. Modi nodded, but he was not okay. He was broken. That was his lowest point. Age 45, 25 years of service, and what did he have? Nothing. No position, no respect, no achievements, just criticism and rejection. What this teaches us? Every successful person has a lowest point, a moment when they want to quit, a moment when everything feels hopeless. But here's the secret. The people who succeed are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who stand up one more time then they fall. Narendra Modi faced rejection for 15 years in politics. 15 years. Most people quit after 1 year, after one failure. They say, "This is not for me." But real success comes to those who refuse to quit. Try this. Think about something you failed at recently. Write down 3 things you learned from that failure, then make one small improvement and try again. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a step towards success. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like Modi felt that night? Like nothing is working? Like all your efforts are wasted? If yes, then keep watching, because what happens next will give you hope. Section 4. Breakthrough and Major Success. October 2001. Everything changed in one phone call. Modi was in Delhi, working in the BJP headquarters. The phone rang. "Modi ji, this is the party president. We need you to go to Gujarat. You will be the chief minister." Modi thought it was a joke. Chief minister? Him? The same person they rejected 15 times? The same person they called useless? But it was true. Gujarat needed a new chief minister urgently. The previous one had to resign. The party was in crisis. They needed someone who could work hard, someone who knew Gujarat deeply, someone with nothing to lose. On October 7, 2001, Narendra Modi became the Chief Minister of Gujarat. He was 51 years old. He had waited 30 years for this moment. But here's the truth. Nobody expected him to last. Senior party leaders thought he would fail in 6 months, then they would replace him. "Let's give Modi a chance," they said. "What's the worst that can happen?" Modi knew this. He knew people were waiting for him to fail. So he made a decision.
He would work like nobody ever worked before. From day one, he changed everything. As Chief Minister, he could have taken a big government house, a car with red lights, servants, luxury, but he chose a simple two-room apartment. No fancy furniture, just a bed, a desk and books. His work schedule shocked everyone. He woke up at 5 a.m., he read newspapers and reports till 7 a.m., meetings started at 8 a.m. He worked till midnight, every single day, no weekends, no vacations. Government officers were not used to this. Previous chief ministers came to office at 11 a.m. They took long lunch breaks, they left by 5 p.m. But Modi was different. He asked questions about everything. He checked every detail. He demanded results. One officer later said, "Working with Modi was like running a marathon every day. He never got tired. He never stopped. We had to match his energy or quit." Modi focused on 3 things: roads, electricity, water. Simple things, but things that directly helped common people. He visited every district in Gujarat, not just once, multiple times. He went to remote villages, places where no chief minister ever went. He talked to farmers, he listened to their problems, he took notes. Then something happened that nobody expected. Gujarat's economy started growing fast. New companies came, factories opened, jobs were created. People were surprised. How is Modi doing this? But then came the biggest crisis of his life. February 2002. Communal riots broke out in Gujarat. Violence spread across the state. Hundreds of people died. It was a nightmare. Modi faced the worst criticism of his life. Opposition parties attacked him, media attacked him, international media called him names. Modi failed to stop the violence, they said. He should resign. The Supreme Court
Investigated. Multiple committees examined everything. For years, Modi lived under this cloud. Every day, someone somewhere was blaming him. His reputation was destroyed. People who supported him started stepping back. This was worse than any rejection he faced before. This was not about a political position. This was about his character, his integrity, his humanity. Many nights, Modi could not sleep. The criticism hurt deeply. He wanted to explain, he wanted to defend himself, but he realized something. Words would not change anything, only work would. So he made another decision. He would prove himself through results. He would work so hard that people would forget the criticism. They would see his work and judge him by that. From 2002 to 2014, Modi transformed Gujarat. He brought water to dry villages. He gave electricity to every home. He built roads connecting remote areas. He made it easy to start businesses. Companies like Tata, Ford, and many others set up factories in Gujarat. The results were incredible. Gujarat's economy grew faster than most Indian states. Farmers' income increased. More children went to school. Healthcare improved. People started calling it the Gujarat model. But Modi never forgot the criticism, never forgot the pain. Years later, he said, "Those dark days taught me something. When the whole world is against you, you have only 2 choices: give up or become stronger. I chose to become stronger." In 2014, the BJP decided to project Modi as their candidate for Prime Minister. Again, many senior leaders opposed this. Modi is controversial, they said. He will divide people. We will lose. But something interesting happened. Common people loved Modi. They saw his work in Gujarat. They wanted that same development for all of India. When Modi spoke at rallies, thousands came, 10,000s came, hundreds of thousands came. On May 16, 2014, results came. The BJP won by a huge margin. Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister of India. The tea seller from Vadnagar now led 1.3 billion people. That evening, Modi went to Varanasi. This is a holy city where he contested elections. Thousands gathered to celebrate.
Modi stood before them with folded hands, and then he did something unexpected. He touched the ground with his forehead. He cried. "These are not tears of joy," he said later. "These are tears of gratitude. Gratitude to every person who believed in a tea seller's son. Gratitude to my mother who taught me to never quit." What this teaches us: your breakthrough will come, but it will come after you prove yourself, not before. Modi worked for 30 years before getting his first big position. Then he worked another 13 years before becoming Prime Minister. That's 43 years of work. Most people want success in 2 years, 3 years. They get impatient, they quit. But real success requires patience, persistence, and proof. Try this. Choose one skill you want to master. Commit to working on it for 1 hour every day for the next 6 months. Not 2 hours one day and 0 the next. Consistent daily effort. That's how Modi built his reputation. If this story is touching your heart, show your support by hitting the like button. It helps us bring more stories like this. Section 5: Legacy, Impact, and Life Philosophy. Today, Narendra Modi is one of the most powerful leaders in the world. But he lives like a monk. As Prime Minister, he still wakes up at 5 a.m. He still works 18 hours a day. He still wears simple clothes. His room in the Prime Minister's house is very basic. A small bed, a desk, books everywhere. That's it. He does not take salary. Yes, you heard that right. He does not take his Prime Minister's salary. He donates it. His personal expenses come from his book royalties and his own savings. He never takes vacations. In 9 years as Prime Minister, he took 0 vacation days. 0. When asked about this, he said, "When you love your work, you don't need vacations. My work is my meditation." His daily routine is incredible. After waking up at 5 a.m., he does yoga for 45 minutes. Then he reads newspapers, reports, and messages from citizens. At 8 a.m., meetings begin. He meets ministers, officers, and experts all day. He reviews projects, makes decisions, and solves problems. He works till 11 p.m. or midnight. People who work with him say, Modi remembers everything. If you told him something 6 months ago, he will remember. He reads every file completely. You cannot fool him with half-truths. His life philosophy is simple. Work hard, be honest, serve people, respect your mother, love your country. Here's something very few people know. Modi still calls his mother every day. Every single day, no matter how busy he is, no matter where he is in the world, he calls her. They talk for 5 minutes. He asks about her health. She asks if he ate properly. His relationship with his mother is very special. Remember, he left home at 17. He hurt her deeply, but she forgave him. She understood his path. Today, she is over 100 years old. She still lives in the same simple house in Gujarat. Modi offered to bring her to Delhi. "Ma, come live with me," he said. She refused. "I am happy here. You go do your work." Modi's impact on India is huge. He launched many programs. Swachh Bharat for Clean India, Digital India for Technology, Make in India for Manufacturing. Some programs succeeded, some faced challenges, but he never stopped trying. His critics say he works too much. He does not delegate. He wants control over everything. Maybe they are right. Modi himself admits this. He says, "I trust people, but I verify everything because I am responsible for results." One thing nobody can deny, Modi changed how Indian politics works. Before him, politicians took long lunch breaks. They came late to office. They took many holidays. Modi changed all that. Now, if you want to work with Modi, you must match his speed. International leaders respect him. When he visits other countries, thousands come to see him. In America, in Australia, in UAE, in Japan, everywhere. Because these are Indian people living abroad. They feel proud. A tea seller's son now represents India on the world stage. But success did not change him. He still eats simple food. Dal, roti, vegetables. He does not drink alcohol. He does not smoke. He does not party. His only indulgence is work. Someone asked him once, "Don't you feel lonely? No wife, no children, no family life?" Modi smiled. 1.4 billion Indians are my family. How can I feel lonely? What this teaches us: success is not about what you gain. It's about what you give. Modi could live in luxury. He could rest. He could enjoy power. But he chooses to work. He chooses to serve because he knows something important. Real satisfaction comes from contribution, not consumption. Most people think, when I become successful, I will relax and enjoy life. But truly successful people think differently. They say, I am successful, so now I must work harder and help more people. Try this. Do one act of service this week. Help someone who cannot pay you back. Teach someone what you know. Feed someone hungry. Clean a public space. Experience the joy of giving without expecting anything in return. Remember at the start I told you about a small boy selling tea at a train station? Now you know the complete story behind it. That boy faced poverty. He faced rejection. He faced criticism. He faced loneliness. But he never faced defeat because he never accepted defeat. From selling tea to leading a nation, from having nothing to influencing everything, from being nobody to becoming somebody. This is not just Narendra Modi's story. This is a story of what's possible. You might not become Prime Minister. That's okay. But you can become the best version of yourself. You can work hard like Modi worked. You can stay honest like he stayed. You can serve others like he serves. Your background does not matter. Modi came from poverty. Your education does not matter. Modi did not go to Harvard or Oxford. Your connections do not matter. Modi had no powerful friends. What matters is your discipline, your dedication, your decision to never quit. So let me ask you, what lesson
From Modi's life will you apply today? Will you wake up earlier? Will you work harder? Will you serve someone? Will you refuse to quit? Tell me in the comments below. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear this. Someone who feels stuck. Someone who wants to quit. Show them that change is possible. And subscribe to this channel because we bring you more true stories like this. Stories that change lives. Stories that improve your English. Stories that prove anything is possible. Modi's life teaches us one final lesson. The only real failure is giving up. Everything else is just a delay. Your story is waiting to be written. What will you do today? Thank you for watching.